已经是空镜了。好的。
Thanks, Molly and Tamara from Beijing Asian Architecture Museum. And I'm Wang Jinchang from Xinhua News Agency. You are watching Xinhua Global Live on International Museum Day. And now we are at the Paleozoological Museum of China. It is a natural science museum that is exclusively devoted to popularizing the knowledge of paleontology and paleoanthropology. And this gentleman standing next to me is the head of this museum, Professor Wang Yuan. Hi.
Hello.
Wang Yuan. So now let's go inside this museum.
Okay, please. Okay, let's start from here. Our museum's name is Paleozoological Museum of China. It was founded by and now affiliated to the Institute of Vertebrate Paleontology and Paleoanthropology of the Chinese Academy of Sciences. So you can see these are the 9 academicians of the Chinese Academy of Sciences. This gentleman is now the director of our institute. We call it IVPP. It's a world-famous institute working on paleoanthropology and vertebrate paleontology. So, please.
So, Professor Wang, this museum is divided into 2 sub-museums, right?
Yes.
So,
yes.
where are we now?
Yes, this is the Museum of Vertebrate Paleontology. So when you enter here, you can see many dinosaur skeletons. So this is Qingdaosaurus, and the one behind it is a large one, is called Mamenchisaurus. Mamenchisaurus is one of the largest dinosaurs in Asia. And one special thing is it has very long neck. We can see it later from the other side. Let's start from here. You can see this emblem. So this is our museum emblem. You will see this is the Earth and 2 dinosaurs. These are we call it Longnecked, discovered from the early Jurassic of China. And also you can see a small Peking man head you can see over there. And this is also showing the 2 main focus of our museum. That's the vertebrate paleontology and paleoanthropology. So this section is an introduction section showing the evolution of vertebrates through the Earth's history. So the Earth the life starts about 3,080 billion years ago. But vertebrate life, that the animals with backbones, starts much later. It's about 530 million years ago. So these are the evolution of vertebrates showing. And here we can see some fossils to give you a general idea of what fossils are. And these are the different types of fossils. This place, you can see the name, the Chengjiang Delta. This is a very important and world famous delta. It was from Yunnan province. Yeah, Chengjiang is a county of Yunnan.
In southwest of China.
Yeah, Yunnan is the southwest of China province. The life was like this. So this was the Cambrian Sea. So that's a reconstruction of the Cambrian life. So you can see many different kinds of animals. Some kind of very strange. You can see this kind of familiar as a trilobite. So, but others are kind of very strange animals. Many of them already died out. But this small guy, not very big, about 3 centimeters long, is a small fish. And also, what's important of this fish is the earliest fish in the world. So the first fish was found in China. We can take a look at the fossils up here.
So, Professor Wang, I have a question. The Cambrian, the time was about.
So you can see a geological time scale here. So Cambrian is about 541 million years ago. Starts from this time and it ends about this time. So that's Cambrian. Yeah. And the Chengjiang Delta is about this place. So it's about 530 million years ago. Yeah.
So like the beginning of life on Earth.
It's much later than the beginning of life on Earth. But vertebrate life starts from here. That's the first fish here. So, and we heard about this Cambrian explosion. So it's the life exploded, during Cambrian. Many different kinds. You can see the different kinds of fossils here. And this is very important. That's the first fish found ever on Earth. We call it Hycoictis. Hycoictis. So it's not very big, but this fish already has the remnant. It's kind of a very primitive backbone, probably cartilaginous. Yeah.
So how could you discover that this fossil is a fish? Because we cannot find that.
Yeah, that's very technical,
Yeah.
And there are several characters, like it has a head, and also you can see the eyes. Also it has a we call it notochord, notochord, and also the spinal nerve is on the back side, on the dorsal side of the animal. So all these characters tell you, okay, this is a fish. It's a fish. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So in our museum, Chengjiang Delta right now is our first exhibition, area. But other areas, we display the fossils, separate the exhibition areas, mainly by the classification of vertebrate animals. So we can see fish first, and then we will see amphibians, and then different kinds of reptiles, including dinosaurs, and also birds, and mammals, and we have another sub-museum for the human fossils.
I heard that from your colleague, and he said that amphibians is your main area.
Yes, I work on amphibians.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay, let's take a look. Yeah. So this area, we call it the jawless fishes. Jawless fishes. Yeah. So these fish, technically speaking, they don't have real jaws. So their mouth is like a disc. So they don't have these movable jaws. So when you that's all the earliest vertebrates look like, and then we can see placoderms. See placoderm. This exhibition area is showing the placoderm fossils. This is a famous placoderm from the United States. We call it dunkle stairs. It's very big. It's the total length of this fish about more than 6 meters. 6 meters, and it's very fierce animal in the Devonian Sea. So Devonian, this fish lived about 360 million years ago in the late Devonian.
So from that time on, fish will have jaws already.
They already have jaws, so you can see the jaws here. So you can move the jaws freely. So it's one of the important important evolutionary event in the evolution of vertebrate animals. Yeah. We also have some new discoveries, like this one. This fish, so see the black fossil here? Yeah, it is a head of a fish. This fish was lived. It lived in we call it the Silurian Sea. Yeah, it's early than the Devonian fish. So this lived about 420 million years ago. This fish was special. It was actually the first fish complete fossil showing the formation of the jaws. Yeah, the early formation of jaws. We call it in Chinese 古鱼展新脸. So it is an ancient fish, but the jaw bones already formed. The modern frame of the bones already formed in this fish. Yeah. So this fish was published on Nature.
This is the real fossil.
This is a real fossil. So this area we call it cartilaginous fishes and the Spanish shark. Yeah. Because these fish are mainly the bones are mainly cartilaginous, so they can hardly be preserved as fossils. But we have some like teeth here, and also the spines on the fins, bony spines. Yeah.
This is the spine of the fish.
Yeah, it's a 骨质的一个棘刺。So this fossil was from England, and this model was from Russia. Yeah, and this fossil is from China, Gansu province. From here, you can see all these. Most of the fish belongs to this group. We call it reefing fishes. We have some special fossils. You can take a look at this one. This was the first flying fish in the world. So it lived about 230 million years ago in the Triassic Sea in southwestern part of China, Guizhou province. It called Chinese as 星翼飞翼鱼. So it can fly out of water. So we have some modern flying fish, and this one is much earlier. It's the remote ancestor of the modern flying fish.
Professor?
Yeah.
So why are all these early fishes in the southwest part of China? Is it because of the geometry or something?
Actually, we can find fish fossils from all over China. It's just a different time, geological time. During the Triassic time, China is kind of divided into southern part and northern part. The northern part is mainly continental, so it's the land, and the southern part, like Guizhou, Yunnan, all the Guangdong, all in the sea. So we can see a lot of marine fish
Yes.
fossils from the southern part during the Triassic. Yeah.
What is this? Really big.
This is a very interesting fossil. So most exhibition items in our museum are fossils, but this one is an exception. So you can see this is still living in Indian Ocean, still living. We call it a living fossil. The name is Latimeria. Latimeria. It's one kind of lobe-finned fish. So you can see here. That's his fins. Yeah, the fins. The fins, very special. Is has a lot of flesh on it, and also inside the fins there are skeletons. So it's not like a general fins, and this is actually shows a transition from water to land. From
Kind of
water to
like
land.
the wings on bird, right?
Yeah. It actually is. We can see this is the arm. It's similar to the arm of myself, and this actually we can see that's the leg.
Yeah.
Analogous to the leg of human beings.
Much stronger than Eurofins.
Yes. So we call it lobe fin. Lobe fin. 肉鳍鱼. Yeah. So this shows a key transition in the evolution of vertebrate animals from water to land. Only if it has this kind of lobe fins, it can, very strong fins, so it can climb onto the land. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
We are about to enter your research area soon.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Maybe you will be disappointed. So these are the different kinds of fish, mainly the teeth and also the skull. Yeah, you can take a look at this one. This model actually made from wax. Wax?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was made by our former director of the IVPP, Professor Miman Chang, when she worked on her PhD in Sweden. So this wax model was from a small fish skull like that. So it's kind of a magnified model. So this skull is only about 2 to 3 centimeters, and the wax model is much bigger. So to show the internal structures much clearer. Yeah. Right now we don't use this technique anymore. We can do the CT, on the computer, reconstruct the skull. But in the early times, like 1970s, 1980s, they use this technique.
So the model was transported from Sweden to China.
Yes. It stopped being antique already. So this area we call it Amphibian area. So
That's your area.
so you can see very small. Actually, amphibians are kind of a transitional animals from fish to tetrapod, which called tetrapod is four-limbed vertebrates. So you can take frog, for example. You can see this. They can live on land, but also they have to lay their eggs in water. Yeah, and also they have a juvenile stage. We call it tadpole stage. It's quite different in morphology from modern stage. So you can see a giant salamander over there. Yeah, we call it the Mesozoic hellbender. So hellbender is from the United States, and in China we have the Chinese giant salamander, 大鲵, in Chinese 大鲵, 娃娃鱼, yes, we call it the Mesozoic hellbender. It's 中生代的娃娃鱼. So it's from the Mesozoic, from the Jurassic time. They actually lived together with dinosaurs.
This head looks really like today's Wawa Yu in
Yes,
China.
yeah. But it belongs to a very modern, a very antique, very ancient lineage. We call it Temno sundials. Right now, the whole lineage already extinct. Yeah. So you can see some tadpoles, over there, and that's fossil. I work on. I named that fossil.
You named that fossil?
Triton. It's also a Jurassic fossil. Yeah, salamander. Yeah.
This is not a fossil.
Yeah. This is another example. We want to show some things other than fossils.
Yeah.
We want to show some living things. And this is, we call it, it's a gar. 雀鳝. 雀鳝 in Chinese 雀鳝. Sometimes they call it 雀鳝鳄 because its mouth looks like a crocodile. Yeah. And this fish was special. You can take a look of the scales. 鱼鳞, the scales. You can look from this side. So generally, most fish scales are round or oval shaped, but this is square. It is diamond shaped square. So it's very special. This kind of scale, appear in the dinosaur time. So its ancestor lived in the dinosaur time about 160 million years ago. So we call it another living fossil. Yeah. So when we say a living fossil, that's from the ancestor type to modern type, it's not much morphological changes. When you see it, okay, you kind of see its ancestor. Yeah.
So from the entrance to this fish here, we have already traveled about more than 200 million years.
All right. So we can see here is a big reconstruction figure of the Jehovauta. In the beginning, near the introduction area, we saw the Chengjiang Bauta. That's a Cambrian Bauta. This is a Cretaceous Bauta. So Cretaceous is a time that is right after Jurassic. Many people know about Jurassic Park, right? So Cretaceous starts about 145 million years ago. And this Bauta lived about 130 million years ago. Yeah. So this is, you can see the fish fossils here. You can see this is a fish. Yeah. And these are some other fossils. We call it these are insect larvae fossils. Yeah. This animal we call it conchostrichon. It's a shelled animal. These animals are invertebrate animals, so they don't like fish and us. They don't have backbones. Yeah. So this is a very interesting animal of the Bauta. We call it Repanomammals. It is a mammal. So in our traditional view, Mesozoic mammals, that these are the mammals live together with dinosaurs. They're usually very small. They're about 10 centimeter. But this animal very big. So you can see the total length is about 1 meter. Yeah. So with this size, it actually sometimes it can compete with young dinosaurs. We will see a fossil that Rapino mammals took dinosaurs as its last dish. We can see the fossil on the third floor. Yeah.
So, Professor, in this exhibit hall, can we see more fossils like the dinosaur fossils?
Sure. Okay. Let's take a
Because
look
our
here.
audience are really interested in it.
I'll show you a very special dinosaur fossil here.
Here.
Yeah. So people sometimes think dinosaurs are usually very big. So we can see that we have a dinosaur hole in this on this floor. We saw Qingdaosaurus and Mamenchisaurus. But this dinosaur very small. It's about 1 meter long, less than 1 meter long. What's special? You can see it has a long tail, and what's more important, it has feathers.
More like a bird.
Yes. So the reconstruction is up there. You can see we call it a full-winged dinosaur. So it has feathers both on the forelimbs and the hind limbs. This is a very special dinosaur we found in the last 20 years, in the past 20 years. So feathered dinosaurs first were discovered in China, in Liaoning province. This is also from Liaoning province, northeastern part of China. And since 1996, the first feathered dinosaur was discovered, and we have found about 20 to 30 kinds of feathered dinosaurs. And this is one kind. And also it shows dinosaurs learning to fly. So it has a stage, a four-winged stage. It's like the modern we have in the early 1900s. We saw some biplanes. So Europeans they do biplanes, 叫做双翼滑翔机, and this animal is like that. So it's a dinosaur with four wings.
So how long have these items been displayed here?
What is it?
How long has these items been displayed here in this museum?
Our museum is has not very long history. Our museum was
1994.
Yeah, 1994, and these feathered dinosaurs was first displayed in our museum about 2000. 2000, yeah.
We are going to the second floor.
Yes. So here you can see this long-necked dinosaur, Mamenchisaurus, from Sichuan province. Sichuan province is famous for its spicy food. Hot one. Yeah. So you can see the neck is really long. It has a world record. We say it's the longest necked dinosaur in the world. The total length of this skeleton is 22 meters, and the neck is more than 9 meters.
So which year was it discovered?
This year,
Yeah.
this was discovered, I think it's in 1970s. 1970s, yeah.
This is the real fossil.
No, this is
The
a model.
model.
This is a model. You see that one, Qingdaosaurus is a real skeleton. Qingdaosaurus, yeah. This dinosaur is quite similar to the North American diplodocus, Liangyong, Yeah, diplodocus. Yeah. So a lot of foreign, students when they came here say, oh, okay, it's a diplodocus.
I thought it was.
Yeah. And this, you can see, that's a T-Rex. Yeah. This is from a gift from Canada, Royal T-Rex Museum. Yeah. So on this floor, we can see different types of reptile fossils. Because the dinosaurs are too big, so we have to put it on the first floor. But on the second floor, we can see different types of reptiles. You can see here, from here. So these are the earliest turtles in the world. Earliest turtles. So that's the ventral side of the turtle fossil, and that the left one is the dorsal side. Oh, sorry. That's the left one is the ventral side. Yeah, and the right one is the dorsal side. So this turtle is special because it has the ventral shells completely formed, but the dorsal shells still not quite complete. So it shows its primitive condition, and also it has teeth in its mouth. Has teeth, and all the modern turtles don't have teeth, and this is also show another kind of primitive condition. Okay.
This is a skeleton of a dinosaur.
No, this is a skeleton of a crocodile-like animal. We say crocodile-like because it's actually still kind of remotely related with crocodiles. It is remote ancestor of crocodiles. So we can see some crocodile skulls, different skeletons in this area. We call the crocodile and their remote relatives.
So
They are hidden killers of the dinosaur age, dinosaur era. Yeah, they appeared very early, and then later dinosaurs kind of most dinosaurs extinct, but many, not many, but a small group of crocodiles survived. Yeah.
So how do you professional researchers classify and define this crocodile or dinosaur? Because we look like it's the same.
They are quite similar, but if you look at the modern crocodiles, they kind of their limbs kind of on the lateral side of the body. So, and but for the dinosaurs, they can walk, with their limbs erected. So this is a kind of important distinction. Yeah. And here you can see the flying reptiles, the pterosaurs. So this was the first nearly complete skeleton, pterosaur skeleton discovered in China. It was discovered in 1960s. You can see this pterosaur structure, skeletal structure, quite different from dinosaurs. It has this membrane, so it could fly. Also, the structure, of the membrane, you can see it's the bony structure is on the anterior edge of the membrane.
So it belongs to reptile too.
Flying reptile.
Flying reptile.
Yeah. Some people say pterosaurs are flying dinosaurs. This is wrong.
I thought it was dinosaur.
No, they are cousins. We can say they are cousins, but they are not dinosaurs because the structure, the skeletons are completely different. So from this area, we can see the dinosaurs. So this is the dinosaur skull. You can see, yeah, with sharp teeth. So this is a carnivorous dinosaur. Yeah. And the one beside it is a vegetarian, plant eater. Yeah. So if you look at this map, it shows the distribution of the dinosaurs in China. So all these red dots are different fossil localities in China. And Sichuan province in the square has a lot of localities. And also the Liaoning province has a lot of dinosaur localities.
So the earliest dinosaur fossils found in China was in which part?
The earliest dinosaur?
Yeah.
Okay, the earliest dinosaur is from Yunnan province. So we will see it, the skeleton later. Yeah, the earliest dinosaur. But the earliest discovery, not from Yunnan. The earliest discovery is from Heilongjiang. Yeah. So with this fossil, we call it that's a reconstruction of a small dinosaur. We call it Amphiornis. Amphi is near, Ornis is bird. So its name you can see is near bird. This dinosaur looks like bird quite a lot. Yeah. It has feathers on its whole body, and also, but the difference, main difference, you can see it has a long bony tail. And all the modern birds, they don't have this long bony tail. They maybe have a long feather, but not no bones inside. Yeah. So for the dinosaur feathers, you can take a look at this. This is another kind of dinosaur feather. It's furry. It looks like the furs of mammals. That's not the flight feathers. So all the dark filaments are the proto feathers of this dinosaur. Okay, this area is the bird area. You can take a look at this specimen. This specimen is the earliest bird ever found in China. It looks like a dinosaur very much. It also has a long bony tail, you can see. And also, very interesting, it has a lot of seeds in its stomach area. See the seed, 种子. So this bird was a seed-eating bird. So stomach contents are very rarely preserved in fossils. 胃容物很难保存为化石啊。
This is really famous, right?
Yeah, that's a very famous fossil. It's called Compsognathus because it's named after the computers. Actually, it was named by our researcher, Professor Hou Lianhai. Last time I asked him why you use this name, and he replied that because the Confucius was kind of an ancient Chinese philosopher, and this bird also very primitive. It's the age of about 120 million years ago. So he said, okay, also this bird also a Chinese bird. Before this discovery, no early birds was found from
China.
From in China. So that's a very important discovery. Complete bird fossil. So these are tubers. Yeah. this is our museum treasure. We call it the 镇馆之宝, our museum treasure. So this is Longnecked. It's not a very big dinosaur, but it's we can say the most famous dinosaur in the world. We call it the first dinosaur of China. Why is that? This dinosaur lived about 200 million years ago in the early Jurassic. So this dinosaur was the first dinosaur lived in China. And secondly, it was very complete. Most bones are preserved. So for early Jurassic dinosaur, usually we can find only fragmentary bones. But this skeleton very complete. So it was the first mounted skeleton, dinosaur skeleton in China.
When was it found?
So it was discovered in 1938 and installed, mounted like this in 1941. It was first displayed in Chongqing, Chongqing city. Actually, we call it the wartime capital of China during the anti-Japanese war. Yeah. So in 1941, it was first displayed in Chongqing. Now it's one of our museum treasures. Another reason we put it as our most important, our must-see skeleton, is that it was named by C.C. Yang Zhongjian, and who was the founder of Chinese vertebrate paleontology. He got his PhD in Germany, and then came back to China in 1920s, and then start the work of the research work of Chinese vertebrate paleontology study in China.
Our audience want to see more treasures like this in our museum.
Of course. We have a lot. We can go to the third floor. Okay. These are all real skeletons. This skeleton was found from Inner Mongolia. Here you can see this is the elephant area. We have different kinds of extinct elephants. Actually, most of them are already extinct. Like this one, the lower jaw is shovel-like. And the tallest one, we call it the Yellow River elephant. Because it was the skeleton was found near the Yellow River, area. So actually, this skeleton was quite complete. It's one of the most complete stegodon skeleton in the world. Stegodon is 剑齿象, yeah. And also this skeleton was written into the Chinese textbook, elementary textbook for elementary school students. I got that article when I was an elementary student, school student. Yeah. We can see some interesting fossils. I told you about this one. This is repentant mammals. I told you it's a dinosaur-eating animal, mammal. So usually the mammals are very small, but this one is very big. So we know this story because of this part. Can you see this? Yeah, this part. So this part you can see it's a stomach region, and there are some fragmentary bones belonging to a baby dinosaur. So this baby dinosaur unfortunately became its last meal. Yeah. So this area we call it Cenozoic archaic mammals, because these mammals are so primitive and they already most of them already extinct without any living, offspring.
Okay, now everyone, you are watching Xinhua Global Live. We are at on the International Museum Day. We are at the Paleozoological Museum of China, and we are honored to have Professor Wang Yuan here to give us a really detailed introduction of all the fossils here.
That's an ancient carnivore. We say the ancestor of lions. Yeah. This skull belongs to a herbivore, actually. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it looks like people. So there's a reconstruction up there. Yeah. Oh, this is a femur skull. It's a sabertooth skull, saber-toothed cat. Yeah, so you can see the large canines of these large teeth of this saber-toothed cat. There were a lot of saber-toothed cats in China, but they all extinct. And also there are many in North America, but they all extinct. Gave way to modern tigers. Yeah. So this is a model we got from United States. Okay, we have some interesting fossils here. This one, it is a horse skull. So we always say in Chinese, 这脸长得像马脸. So you can see the horse face is very long. So from the orbit to its rostrum is very long face. And this probably the longest faced horse in the world. And also this also is the largest horse.
about 60 million years.
This one, no.
Yeah.
This one is called 埃氏马. 埃氏马 is much later.
Much later.
Yeah, it's much later. Yeah. About 3 million. About 3 million. Wait. 埃氏马. Yeah, about 3 million, but 2 million, sorry, 2 to 3 million. Yeah. Okay, so this tooth is only one tooth of a giant only one tooth of a giant animal. So reconstruction is like that. So pterosaurs, we call it pterosaurs. It's 巨蜥 in Chinese, 巨蜥, giant rhino. So these prehistoric animals already died out. Yeah, it's shoulder height about 5 meters.
It's huge.
It's a huge animal. It's a huge animal. Yeah. This skeleton belongs to an extinct animal. We call them brontosaurs. They are relatives of horses. Yeah, but these brontosaurs already died out. Yeah. This whole group already extinct. Okay, let's go to the
Paleoanthropology.
yeah, paleoanthropological. Yeah. These are the elephants. Woolly rhinos. Woolly elephants. Woolly elephants. Mama, 猛犸象。Our museum is not very big. It takes it's about only 3,000 square meters. Yeah, it's a small museum, specialized museum. So we call this area dinosaur yard. Dinosaur yard. So you can find 5 dinosaurs skeletons in this area. Okay, let's go downstairs. On this pillar, you can see cartoon figures of 5 Chinese dinosaur celebrities, 5 Chinese dinosaur stars. So this is Microraptor. We just saw the real fossil over here. And that's Lufengosaurus, our museum treasure, the first dinosaur of China. And this is Monolophosaurus. You can see the big statue, the sculpture outside the museum, the Monolophosaurus. All these are from China.
How many visitors do you really have on average one day?
It depends. Usually on holidays and weekends, there are many, there are many visitors. Totally, last year we have about 250,000, yeah, 25万 visitors to our museum. Yeah. So we can take a last look of our paleoanthropology hall. There you can find some human fossils. Yeah. Piggy man, yeah. Okay. So this is our paleoanthropology hall. You can go directly to Piggy man. Yeah, the fossil is here, Piggy man. Yeah. This is a replica. So the real fossil we all know already lost during the Second World War. Yeah. But the replica was very important because it was made in the early times. And right now we have to work on these fossils for this kind of fossil human, which lived about 460,000 years ago.
So this replica was made in 1973, right? This one?
This one? No. This one was much earlier. Yeah, before the real fossils were lost. Yeah. So here we can see a bust of reconstruction, of Piggy man. The biological name of this is called Homo erectus, Pekinensis， 叫做直立人，北京人种，北京种北京直立人So, but we all say it's Peking man. It's just for short. You can see it's quite different from modern men. The eyebrows kind of very high, and the forehead is low, so showing the brain, volume is much smaller than the modern people. Yeah. But that's our ancestor. We have a special exhibition over here, showing some recent advances in the paleoanthropology study. So this plate shows the where Chinese modern people came from, and we have some fossils showing the morphological changes from fossil about 100,000 years ago that was found from Guangxi autonomous region. Yeah. 那个标本拿去研究去了，没有在这里。但是能看到，这就是那件标本。So it shows the transition from the cheek 这个下巴颏 chin the chin. So for ancient primitive fossil human, it doesn't have a chin, and then it shows a small chin here, and then very prominent chin here.
These are the treasures of the paleoanthropology exhibit hall?
Yeah. So you can see some stone tools made by Chinese ancient people. Mostly are made from stones, but some made from bones, like this needle. Yeah. That's a bone needle here.
Professor, I've heard that we have educational programs here
Yes.
for young children
Yeah.
called Young Darwin Club.
Yes, we have Young Darwin Club was first organized in 1998 in our museum. And we want to present a platform for the young kids who love paleontology, and also not only fossils but also all the natural stuff like animals, plants. So we also take them out to go to the field to find fossils.
So this summer vacation, children will be organized to Gansu province, right?
Yes, yes. We call it the belt and the road. The belt and road dinosaur hunting. Yes, that's the name we give it. So because Gansu province is along the
Silk Road.
The Silk Road,
Yeah.
the Silk Road, and there are many dinosaur fossils discovered in that province. And this year, in July, we want to organize a dinosaur hunting activity.
Be found.
I hope that kids love this trip.
Thank you, Professor Wang, and we really enjoyed a great tour here at your museum.
You are all welcome, and hopefully that you can visit our museum soon.